The correct answer is B. She has lived in Riyadh for 5 years. We use for to talk about a period of time, such as 5 years. We use since to talk about a specific starting point, such as 2020. Therefore, B is the correct answer. The correct answer is A, necessary. The word essential means necessary, very important, or something that cannot be avoided. Therefore, the word closest in meaning to essential is necessary. For example, water is essential for life. The correct answer is A. If she studied harder, she would pass the exam. This sentence uses the second conditional. We use it to talk about an imaginary or unlikely situation in the present or future. The structure is if plus past simple, would plus base verb. Therefore, A is the correct answer. The correct answer is B, audiolingual method. This teaching method focuses mainly on repetition, drills, and habit formation. It helps students develop language habits through practice, repetition, and dialogue patterns. Therefore, B is the correct answer.
The correct answer is D, inductive approach. The inductive approach focuses on allowing students to discover the rules themselves by examining examples and identifying patterns. The process is examples, observation, rule. Therefore, D is the correct answer.
The correct answer is D, working in small groups to solve a task. This activity is an example of cooperative learning where students work together, share ideas, and take responsibility for completing a common task. Therefore, D is the correct answer. The correct answer is D, using language for real-life communication. The communicative approach focuses on helping students use English to communicate effectively in real-life situations. It emphasizes meaning, interaction, and practical language use, rather than memorizing grammar rules only. Therefore, D is the correct answer. The correct answer is D, preparing a project about an environmental problem at school and working on solutions. Project-based learning allows students to learn by working on a real-world problem or project. Students research the problem, work together, develop solutions, and present their final product. Therefore, D is the correct answer.
The correct answer is B. I wish I could speak English fluently. We use wish past simple to express a wish about a situation that is different from reality. In this sentence, could expresses a desire to be able to speak English fluently. Therefore, B is the correct answer.
The correct answer is D. Students watch instructional videos or study materials at home, then use class time for activities, discussion, and practice. This is the flipped classroom approach. Students learn the basic content at home and use classroom time for interaction, practice, and applying what they have learned. Therefore, D is the correct answer.